Welcome back. It's close. It's close. So again, for them that have been following the social media, I have brought up all of my old, the rest of the stuff from my garage. Okay, injection tank, standard tank. Also managed to restock my shelves of basically crap. And there was a couple of gems in among there. I've got an old 6-dial clock here, which what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out, put them into my SR clocks, just so I've got a few extra gauges. And besides, everyone loves 6-dial clocks. As you know, for them who've been following the social media, I'll know where I'm at with this, but I've been doing a bit of work off and on just whenever I can in the background. I haven't been filming it, but we have getting quite a bit further and we're ready to crank it over. See how that goes. First of all, I'll show you what I've been up to. Now, as I've been working, I figured it would make more sense if I was going to get the thing to test fire to run. I might as well chuck some coolant in it and try and get it running with the coolant in. Now, I'm getting the hoses on. I didn't have any Nova hoses. These are just a mismatch of all the crap that I've had lying around the unit. Everything is plumbed. I've had to trim, I don't know if we can see it from here. You can't. I've had to trim this pipe down just so it cleared the inlet manifold. But we'll come up with a better solution for that once I get sorted and get the proper conversion kit. The other thing some of you might have noticed is I'm also running a Calibra V6 header tank. Turns out this pipe here that comes from the bottom of the manifold, this little pipe is supposed to tee into this pipe here. Well, I didn't have a tee to fit, and I'll be honest, I haven't got a hose long enough there to come over anyway. So I had this bottle lying around. It's got the 3 fittings on, so I've just ran that in for now just to get it going. Before any of you ask, yes, thank you, I do have a bottle to go on. We're going to give it a clean in a future episode, but for now, that's where we're at. So as I say, hoses are all on, everything's all plumbed in. The only hose I've got still left to do, where it is the little 3 hose at the back, but I've got the original hose off yet, so this engine will go straight on. I've just been keeping it off. I've still got the airflow meter to sort out because I had to take that off to get access for the pipes, but that's just little sort of by-the-by jobs. I don't need that for today because today all I want to get done is crank. Just make sure it cranks over and it goes. There we go, she's on. We're using the old timing belt. I know some of you will frown over that, but at the end of the day, it's purely just to get it cranked over today, and then I'll worry about it later. But it's all on, ready to go. The buzzing you can hear is my battery charger giving it the beans. So hopefully there might be enough life in the battery just to give it a test crank. Now, before I do any of that, I want to make a few simple basic checks. I know there's oil in it, and I know the oil filter's on now, because I put that on the other day as well. Hoses are on, but again, they're not a problem. I know the timing's on its marks. I didn't record it because I had an absolute nightmare. The other thing I learned is when you paint an engine, make sure you clear the holes out, because trying to get the 2 pulley holes back in on the threads were really horrible. And that was from the last time I painted it, not this time. So, we're on the time marks, timing belt's on. I've actually hand cranked it 2 or 3 times just to make sure. A little bit of oil down the balls. Hopefully, touch wood, should be able to try and crank it. See what happens.